Finally, we get some actual news and information on the characters within DLC Pack 15. What is good, everybody? It is your boy Cab back with another video for you guys. Today we're here on the Dragon Ball official site, and for the first time in this DLC, we're getting some information like we had been in the previous two DLCs, where they showcase characters, showcase moves, give a description of the move, all things like that. Now, sadly, I will say in this information, we pretty much get the confirmation that the new Awoken or new version of Potential Unleashed, I guess you could say, that is coming to Gohan will not be coming to CACs. You guys will see why in a little bit. Now, before we get into it, I do want to say we are on the JP version of the website, so we're using Google Translate to read this in English. So of course some things are going to be a little bit off and mistranslated, but for the most part it is fairly accurate. I did want to wait for the English version, but at this moment in time I've literally been waiting for almost 24 hours now for the English translation to come out, and usually it is after like a few hours after they drop it on the JP website, they drop it on the English one. But again, that has not been the case this time around, so we're just going to be going over the JP website, and again, some of the translations may be a little bit off. For the most part though, it should be fairly accurate. Now, getting into it with Gamma 1, first and foremost, guys, taking a look at the first move, we got Shooting Strike, a long-range attack that shoots light bullets from a ray gun. If the light bullet hits, it will follow up with a sharp flying kick. Next up, we have Heroic Assault, another special move which is basically just super attacks, not ults. This one charges at the opponent and quickly closes the distance. If you input additional buttons while charging, attack with a tackle. Also, if you are attacked while charging, dodge lightly and counterattack with a ray gun. That one sounds kind of interesting. Like, I really want to see how this counter actually works, and just really what the move looks like, because how many people are really going to try to attack someone that is charging at them? You know, like, you're not really going to throw a punch. Most people will try and sidestep it or something along those lines. So again, I'm just really curious to see how this counter actually works and if it's actually going to be useful or not. Now, getting into his ultimate, guys, Super Gamma Blast, the ultimate technique to fire a laser from a ray gun. Depending on the charge before firing, the performance will change. If you charge enough, you can fire a bigger and more powerful laser. This skill right here sounds like it can be a one-shot skill depending on how much they actually let you charge up. If this is one of those skills that lets you charge up to 10 bars of ki, or with 10 bars of ki at one time, this potentially can be another one-shot ultimate within Xenoverse 2. So this one is probably the skill that I'm most interested in when it comes to Gamma 1, without a doubt, and I'm not gonna lie, this screenshot is pretty sick as well. Now, moving on to my man's Gohan. I'm not gonna lie, guys, Gohan, skill-wise, they're a bit disappointing, but at the same time, when it comes to his Awoken, I'm very, very excited, even though it does seem like it's pretty much confirmed we will not be getting it for CACs. But first and foremost, going over his new ultimate, Super Dragon Strike. Son Gohan's special move, Super Dragon Shokugeki, has evolved into the ultimate move of Son Gohan DB Superhero Unique Action. Now, I don't know why the hell this is so small, but it says if an uppercut hits opponent, it will follow up with Super Dragon Shokugeki. So I'm assuming what this basically is like a double version of Super Dragon Flight in a sense, because it says if an uppercut hits the opponent, it will follow up with Super Dragon Shokugeki. So maybe it's like a regular uppercut with no like blue aura or lightning around, and then right after that you go into the Super Dragon Flight and hit them again, and they made an ultimate out of a move that is pretty much already in the game. So it's kind of a new skill, but at the same time kind of not a new skill. Like, it's just I really got to see it, I guess you could say, at this moment in time. Just based off the description, it just sounds like it's pretty much an uppercut, then Super Dragon Flight, which again is kind of a new skill, but not really at the same time. But with that being said, moving on, Potential Release Awakening Technique. Now, this could be a mistranslation, because I will say they did get Dispo Supersonic Mode mistranslated when we did do that for DLC 14. We had to use JP again on that because they didn't release it on the English version for some reason. It seems to be the same case this time around. And again, when they referred to his Awoken the very first time on the JP website, when you did the English translation, it was not Supersonic Mode. It was called something else. I forgot the exact name. So again, this could be a mistranslation right here with Potential Release, or it could actually be the name of his new Awoken or new version of Potential Unleashed in DLC 15. Now, it says a special motion that recreates the scene in the movie Dragon Ball Superhero where Gohan throws away his glasses and releases his potential. Unleash your potential and power up. Now, the reason, guys, that this pretty much confirms we will not be getting this for CACs is because Well, a special motion where he reaches for his glasses and throws them to the side is not something CACs necessarily can do, because we don't wear glasses unless we actually equip them as an accessory, and it would be kind of weird for glasses just to appear on our face just during this transformation. So this pretty much again confirms, since it's a very unique animation, that we will not be getting this for our CACs, guys, because I really didn't think about it until I actually saw the screenshot, and then it just kind of came to me like there's no glasses on our CAC. So I highly doubt that we see this on our CACs even more than before. Again, it pretty much just confirms the fact that we will not be getting a new Awoken within DLC 15. I really do think they are saving that for DLC 16, when we're going to get Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. I mean, I hope that we get one of those 2 Awoken skills in that DLC pack. But moving on, guys, we got Magic Flash, which I'm pretty sure that's just supposed to say Masenko. I mean, maybe they changed the name trying to be slick, but again, it's pretty much Masenko. We also have Hawk Charge, which I'm kind of disappointed in, because I thought this was going to be part of his actual combos, not an actual skill. The way they showed it and showcased it in the trailer made it seem like it was part of his combos, but again, that is not the case. And then we have Explosive Rush, the one new skill that he actually has that may be completely original. I don't really know how this animation works, but I'm hoping it's a completely original skill with a brand new animation that's never been in the game before. Now, it does say each technique has been arranged into an action unique to Son Gohan, Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So maybe these skills are slightly altered in a sense, like these 2 skills right here, Masenko and Hawk Charge, are slightly altered in a way to where it's actually different from the versions that are in the game, like kind of how like the Punisher drive for base Gogeta is different, you know. So maybe it's something along those lines with these 2 skills right here, but we have to obviously see more in trailers, and maybe we have to wait until we actually get our hands on the character to be able to really see what is different about these skills compared to the normal ones. Now, moving on, guys, we actually do get to see some more stuff like costumes and things like that. So we are going to be getting Gamma 1's costume in paid DLC, so pretty much paid DLC will be getting Gamma 1 and Gamma 2's outfit. I'm hoping we also get like this version of Gohan's outfit with the shoes, because they are a bit different than Piccolo's or the ones that we have for Piccolo in the game. Now, we also are going to be getting some new Hero Coliseum stuff that pretty much happens each and every single DLC. Also, new loading screens. They did showcase a couple of them. These first 2 are paid DLC. This one of Gohan is pretty damn fire, cannot lie. This one of Baby Girl 18, it's cool, but at the same time, the background is kind of bland in my opinion, at the very least. Now, we also did get to see 2 of the free update ones. This one of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 is pretty damn cool. And then also one of Bulma and Tights. Honestly, this one is very bland and just plain. Like, the background is just very plain. I mean, the lettering is even really plain. It's just nothing in that, you know, is a cool loading screen at all about this in any way, in my opinion, at least. Now, lastly, we do get to see the new raid quest that will be coming. Basically, there's going to be 2 new raid quests. It says one against Gamma 1 and one against Gamma 2. Now, hopefully there is one maybe against Gohan as well. It wouldn't be nice to see more characters like that get actual raids, just with all new characters. It's just more new raids. It's just really cool in my opinion, at least. But again, it does not seem to be the case. I just would like to see a raid for each and every single DLC character at this point in time. Let me know how you guys think about or feel about that down below, because again, with how many raids they put out, raids get stale really quick. So the more raids, the better, in my opinion, at least. Now, this again is pretty much everything that we got to see involving DLC 15. We did get a good amount of information, in my opinion. Got to see all the skills for Gohan, got to see all the skills for Gamma 1. And at this moment in time, though, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared for our CACs. It only seems like we're gonna be getting maybe 7 or 8 skills for our CACs, 3 from Gamma 1, maybe 2 from Gohan, because I don't think we're going to be getting the new versions of Masenko or Hawk Charge. Usually when characters get a new version of a skill, we don't actually see that for our CACs. Oh, and one thing also that I forgot to mention is they didn't mention anything about his Kamehameha move that we saw in the actual trailer. That's something that I found pretty interesting. They did not mention that skill at all in any way, shape, or form, but they did showcase it in the trailer. So I don't know if that's actually a counter Kamehameha or just maybe a different version of like Super Kamehameha, similar to Hawk Charge, but maybe it works as a counter. Again, I don't really know, but I just found it interesting that they did not showcase it at all within this DLC update, I guess you could say, on the Dragon Ball official site. But let me know what you guys think about all this information that we did get down below in the comments. What do you guys think about Gamma 1, Gohan? Or do you think about the fact that we're not going to be getting Gohan's new version of Potential Unleashed for our CACs, but at the same time, the trade-off of that is that we're going to be getting a damn fire animation for this new Gohan with this new Awoken skill, which is the one thing that I'm probably looking forward to most with this character, because again, everything else that we really saw of him in this video, or not, well, yeah, in this video and on this website, is just a lot of stuff that's pretty much already in the game that just may have different uses or extra stuff to it, similar to, like I said, with base Gogeta's version of Punisher Drive or something along those lines. So again, let me know you guys' thoughts on all this down below in the comments. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, hope you have a good one. Peace, y'all.